Alright, I guess I'm in the video making mood today, I don't know. Starting things off a little early here this afternoon. It's only 2:30. I'm basically done feeding these big pigs, the cows and bred heifers. One of the things I'm doing here, big guy's right there. No, he's not. Where is he? There he is. The other bull is over by the other rings. One of the things I'm doing here is I'm giving them a small treat. They're going to get an open bale of corn fodder as something to pick at to eat, and also kind of as a rubbing post, which they've already done some of. Now what's going to happen here, 50% of this bale is going to become bedding, and that's all right. I hate to see it, but we've got some really warm weather coming this week. I had stated on an earlier video, we've got about, now let's get our bearings here. Where'd he go? There he is. We got about 3 or 4 days, now, of 40-degree weather. Therefore, this yard, which isn't in very bad shape. Oh, a young one come and join the party too. It's gonna start getting pretty soupy around here. So they need a somewhat drier place to bed down on. So that 50% waste, which I'm assuming at this corn fodder bale, doesn't really break my heart. They need a little comfort too, you know? Right? Huh? I don't think it takes a good cattleman to see that 1016 is not bred unless she's super late, which of course I need to look at my paperwork on that. You think you're crafty, don't you? Hey, big mama. Hey, 1021. If you keep up with the channel, you'll know the importance, or the why it stands out that I just said 1021. I'm going to reiterate her information and everything else on a video to come, probably late this coming week sometime. Hey, 1011. What you doing? Huh? What you doing? Ooh, you got a little sore back end there, don't you? I have to say the left back. Other than that, she's doing pretty good. Nice and full, as you can see. And of course, this is what's left of the corn silage from this morning. Now, I'm about to cheapen up this corn silage significantly here in a very, very short time to come. We're talking this week sometime. They're going to eat 75% of what you see here. This is also a product of how dry it was put in. If I can get away with it, maybe I'll do a video in the morning, me retrieving this wagon. They will take in and they will clean up 75% of what's left. So basically, how much corn silage are we talking about here? I couldn't tell you in tonnage, but but it's basically, it's 3 piles, front, back, and middle, that get crowned up to the top here. Simple science. No science behind it, it's just simple. It's right up my alley. Young bull, old bull. I took a real good healthy look at the younger bull about a half hour ago, and his ailment that he endured last year is very noticeable. Would you even think about getting crafty? You might not be able to tell right now. In fact, you're hardly able to. But when he gets up, or just right after he gets up from laying down, it's pretty noticeable. I don't have hardly any answers for that, except we're gonna play it out and see how it goes. I don't know what else to say. Trust me, I've got some insurance policies this year. There'll be 2 other bulls that are going to service this herd as cleanups. And that's after a hopeful, healthy 50 head AI program. I'm going to have enough sticks for 75. Of course, they don't all take. I'm gunning on 50 head bred by AI. Pigs. All rings are full. You got them 3 over there. They're sitting pretty. Kind of doing this deliberately, feeding kind of heavy, because tomorrow morning I'm going to be in a real bum rush. All I want to do is have to be able to retrieve the feeder wagon and fill it up with some corn silage. Losing a lot of tags around here. I'm able to get lucky and find most of them, but Dad and I are going to have to do some facts and figures here this spring. When the corral system, which needs some doctoring, thaws out. They're at the mineral tub. Reason being is they got 2 bags this morning, and that's all they're going to get for the week. Well, till probably about Thursday or Friday. Doesn't take a keen eye to see it. She's most likely open as well. 10:13. Get out of there. 10:30. This is one of my favorite heifers last year, one of them, in the young stock lot. Of course, she's about as bred can be. Hey, big mama. When it gets real excessive, it gets dumped out here. I'd rather dump it out here and be able to just scoop it right up in the spring than out in the yard. I guess it doesn't make hardly a bit of difference. You can tell. Now this is the ground floor right here. I don't know if this video does it justice of actually how deep and high this is. Yeah, that's the young guy again. Coming up here, if he works out, this will be his second year. They're in here because obviously the automatic water. And yeah. All right, that's it. Video making mood. I gotta keep going here if I want to make that meeting tonight, and I gotta keep rolling. Talk to you sooner and later, folks.